Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you today about handmade gift items for Christmas. This is something that's so important to me. I love doing handmade gifts. Hey, how are you guys? Thanks for joining me. If you just got here, today's topic is about handmade gift ideas. Some things that I've done in the past and some things that my husband has done for me. I think that it's very important to do like some handmade creative type of gifts if you can. And I know that not everyone is crafty, but I think that there is something to be said about putting a lot of thought into a gift. And I'm not saying that if you go to the store and buy something that there is something wrong with that or that that's not thoughtful. But for me, I am a creator and I love to put part of my heart into what I give. And that's why I really do reach out and do a lot of handmade stuff. And there's plenty of ideas that you can do that are not crafty per se, that can be very meaningful to your spouse. Now, my husband, I love him dearly. I have given him handmade stuff most of our lives, most of our dating life. We've been married for 12 years and we dated for 5 years before that. And a couple years ago, he was so amazing and decided to do some handmade things for me. He's really gotten really good at doing that for me because he knows how much I appreciate it. And I want to show you, this is a necklace he made for me. And he made these earrings to go with it. I can't remember, it might have been 2 years ago that he gave me those things. And it was such a blessing to me because he made jewelry. My husband is not a jewelry maker. But he knew that I really wanted some bigger, that I wanted some bigger jewelry, and he thought, you know what, I can figure out how to do this. And because of that, he made a couple of other things. He made these earrings for me, and he's made a few other pieces of jewelry for, maybe to give to others or to sell, and I just thought that was so cool. Some of the things that I wanted to show you today, I am like the queen of paper crafts. I really am. When I was a kid, I gave tons of paper crafts. And I would draw pictures. I love to draw and sketch. So I have actually... Uh-oh. I'm sorry, your baby keeps bumping you out of Periscope. I'm glad you're back in, though. So I would do a lot of drawings and things like that to give to my brothers. So as I got older, though, one of the problems with crafting as a kid is that crafts, when you're a kid, look like crafts from a kid. And that's all very endearing until you get to be in your 20s and people are going, what is this mess that you've given me? So I've really had to come a long way in my crafting. One of the things I was most proud of, and I gave this to my husband a couple years ago, this is rolled paper. I really love this. It was pretty simple. It was kind of tedious, but it was simple because you just take cardstock and cut it into strips. And I outlined the initial of his first name, Austin. Actually, that's his middle name, but Austin is what he goes by. And then I rolled all the pieces and I put it on here. I actually did this craft for a couple of different people that year. And so paper crafts are really important to me. I love working with paper. But so is pictures. And pictures are so fun and easy to do. I used to dress my kids up most years and take little pictures of them and give those pictures to my husband in some format. I couldn't find any of that stuff to show you today. But one year, I think this might have been last year, 2 years ago, I did this picture. Oh goodness, it had to be a lot longer ago than 2 years ago. Because this, my baby right here, is 4. This is actually just a scrapbook page that I framed. I'm not huge on scrapbooking. All right, I'm just not. I'm going to go ahead. I am like probably one crafter who doesn't like scrapbooking or really Pinterest. Can you imagine? Like, I love crafting, but Pinterest and scrapbooking are not my things. But I occasionally can do a single page of scrapbooking. And on this page, this is a Father's Day gift I gave my kids. I asked my kids some things that they really liked about their dad, and then I wrote them down. So they said a good dad is someone to have fun with, someone to play video games with, someone to watch movies with, and then they just listed that. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't like scrapbooking either. It seems like such a waste of time. Especially because I'll go over to people's houses, and they've got these beautiful scrapbooks, and it's like for their one trip out of town, and I think, yeah, I'm not so good at it either. I get one page a year, if that, and then I try to put it in the baby books, but we don't even print pictures anymore, so I've got nothing to scrapbook. So different. Another picture I did. Look at me, I'm losing my stuff. I'm knocking all my things over, trying to show you stuff. So let me set this back up. Don't you love Periscope for that reason? Guys, it's not rehearsed. Just me being a klutz. This is another picture I did for my husband. Okay, these birds, I know they look really crude, but this is their footprints. Alright, so try doing that with 3 little kids, right? One year I saw the cutest things for handprints and footprints, and this was one of them. So I actually made this whole calendar. This is me being crazy. This is back in the day when I didn't have, a job or any other things to do. I just had to take care of my kids. I actually did a lot of handprints and footprints and turned them into calendars. I have no idea if any of the grandparents still have these calendars, by the way. But they were really cute and really fun, and I love this one with the snowman handprint. So you do a little handprint with their hand of white, and then you make a little snowman out of it. It was really cute. And Rudolph out of their foot, that was hilariously cute. I wish I kept that stuff, but I wasn't blogging back then, so, whatever. This is actually something that my husband did for me. It's just a card. It's in a frame that's all getting broken, but it just says, I love you, and I love Valentine's Day. I'm not going to lie. It's one of my favorite times of year, and I decorate for it a lot. And he knows that, so he does things for me for Valentine's. And I think that cards are really awesome. He's always given me cards. But recently he's been like framing them or hand making them because he is digitally minded. Like I said, he crafted this necklace and stuff for me, but that's very out of character for him, and he did it solely for me. So if he can come up with a digital craft to give me, that's where he goes. I don't know if I can find him. Okay. I don't have every gift I've ever done here, but I did want to show you these sweet little cards that he put together for me. And I know you can't really read these, but my husband, he was so sweet. I wrote this blog post a couple weeks ago about how I was having a really bad week, maybe even like a bad month. And I was feeling so down about all the things that I had not been able to accomplish that I put them all in that blog post, and he was so sweet. He went in and took everything that I said that I felt disappointed about, that I couldn't do, and he really flipped it on its head and wrote me something encouraging for it. So this is the kind of thing that my sweet husband does, and this is the kind of thing that I do. We're very different in our creativity, but it's okay because we understand the motivation behind that. So I want to encourage you to do something this year, if you can, that puts like a personal spin on the gift you give. Even if you go to the store and you buy it. One of my biggest go-tos as far as buying stuff for people that is creative is I love to put together like snack baskets or at-home date ideas or at-home, things in a basket. And those can be personalized. If you search around on Pinterest, there is all kinds of cute little sayings to put on the food. And so if you did like candy, you could say with the lifesavers, you're a lifesaver. I don't know. And I used to think that stuff was pretty cheesy and corny, but, people really do love it. They do. It's just because you personalized. You didn't just give them some lifesavers. You personalized it. And you can personalize that as much as you want. Also on my website, I think I forgot to tell you this at the beginning. I am the owner of lovehopeadventure.com, and I'm a marriage blogger, and I am also do a lot of lifestyle things. So one of my posts is thoughtful gift ideas, and I have a few non-crafty gift ideas that you can do for someone that you love. And if you will go, and I didn't write this down, I don't have anything to write on. If you go to lovehopeadventure.com /Periscope, you will see show notes, and after I get done filming this, I will go and put the link to that post on today's show so that you can see that post I'm talking about with the thoughtful gift ideas. And these are non-crafty. You don't have to really, some of them are. I think I may have referenced like this and the scrapbooking pages, but I also have a few other things on there that just require you to sit down and write a little bit. I'm definitely into handwritten notes. I know not everyone does that. It's a dying art, but I love it, and I do it all the time. And so anyway, I hope that you will find some way to put some personal spins on the things that you give this year at Christmas. I think it's so important to give part of your heart when you give to someone, and just really let them know that you put a lot of time and energy into it. And it's for you too. It's not just for them. You benefit from really investing in other people. So thanks for joining me today. And if you would like to have any marriage tips or read more on my website, go to lovehopeadventure.com. And I actually have some free printable games on there for couples. So, we've kind of already done it. This thing right here my husband did. He's done these kinds of awesome things on my website, and I love him for it. So go check those out. And I will see you guys tomorrow's Saturday, so I may not scope, but at the very least, I will see you guys soon.